Hi, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please like, subscribe, share the video, give a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and pass it on if you believe someone else will benefit from it. I would appreciate that. Well, I've taken you guys along with me on a few other little short work trips, but I guess I wanted to do it differently today. There's a lot of times I can't, or at least I am aiming to make a video and I have something pressing on my heart and my mind, and just something that gets away from me because of work, and I end up not doing it. But I want to do a video and just take you guys along with me for a little while here. Phone's on 19%, so we'll see what happens. I want to talk about how a narcissist will amp you up when you meet them in ways that you believe you need them, but in actuality they need you. They need you. You're like the lifeguard and they are like the drowning victim. They are so ecstatic to see you till it's not even funny. But in many ways they suppress their excitement, or at least we're blinded by their excitement, and we don't see that the fact of them needing us like a drowning victim is apparent. That's why they match our energy, giving us the illusion that we found that soulmate, that partner for life, that one that we have been in search for. It is a crafty undertaking, but like they say, it is what it is. And when you're behind it, on the other side of it, if you will, you see it for exactly what it is. It is very, very, very sickening to even realize that a person you met with the best of intentions met you with the worst of intentions. And so you go on to interact with these people thinking that they need you or you need them. They are going to help you along the way. You're hesitant to get involved with anyone from past relationships that you now know were probably narcissists as well, or they were just people that you just could not get any continuity with. And so you say, man, you know, I want to continue to just do this. This is it. And down the line, you realize that this person has not had your interests at hand at all. They have their own selfish interests at hand. And this is the thing. Their interest in you is not even anywhere near as what your interest in them is. You want to build a life. You want stability. And I mean, the stability is not so much contingent on them being your rock or anything. You just want a person that actually is going in the same direction, but they are so counter to what you're trying to do, and you don't know it, and you find out, and it's a slap in the face. The things that I do now, I've always done them, and I didn't need anyone to cheerlead me. I found the joy in what I do, and I still do. And then many times I wonder, should I just do less? But you get so accustomed to just getting up, doing whatever it is that needs to be done and more, because it brings you peace. It brings you satisfaction, personal satisfaction. This is a job I'm working on. This is a house that I'm doing, and I'll be up here for a long time throughout the winter. I don't miss going home to a house that was dark, even with the lights on. Because nobody was home mentally and psychologically. They were absent physically present but absent in any other respect. I don't miss that silent, unspoken pressure you feel because you know the phone is going to ring, them needing you like an adopted child. And you are thinking, man, you know, while I'm there for them, I need to do it because that is what I signed up for. This is before you find out they're narcissists, by the way, and you're engaged in this undertaking. So these are the things that you don't know, but you find out at the end. There's times I want a relationship, and there's times when I say, man, you know, what am I really missing? Because I haven't had that relationship that I thought in times past that was what it wasn't. I desire it, but the cost of investing, or not even the cost, the whole mindset with an empath and awakened empath for certain, our scrutiny is so strong now until nobody actually meets the cut for us. And so therefore, being single and isolated a bit is our happy place. We are not bothered by the fact that we don't have that partner. There are days that come and I wish I could share a conversation with someone that kind of, you know, likes the things that I like and I like the things that they're like. I won't say give and take, but just matching each other's energy in a very organic way. But you don't really you're not put off if it doesn't happen because there's so much to do. There's so many things that an empath has to do throughout their day and their life because we're movers and shakers. We don't sit around waiting for people to do things for us. We kind of don't mind doing whatever it is needs to be done. And this is what happened when we met the narcissist. We thought, and we were not even looking for them, to be honest with you. I don't think any of us were looking for these narcissists or this partner. And they happened upon us and we thought, wow, this is what I've been waiting for. This is God recognizing my faithfulness to Him as a human being and doing the things that I need to do. And now He's rewarding me because of I'm a decent person. And you was not wrong for feeling that way and thinking that way, but it was all a delusion that the narcissist set for you. Keep pinching that glove. So I really just wanted to walk along and talk along with you guys about this stuff because narcissists don't have your interests at hand. They don't have the same life idea you have. There's nothing that they can do for you to help you and aid you in progressing your life. And a lot of you all are still looking back and saying, well, you know, they did do this. Don't give them credit for anything good, anything prosperous, because whatever they did, it wasn't authentic, it wasn't sincere. So therefore, no thank you. Just taking my time. I have to go through this house and I have to do a very, very intense, speedy renovation of sorts. I have a few things inside. I have to do a lot of drywalling and rerouting some electrical wires. And, you know, me doing what I do, there are times when I need a lot of help. I just want to make sure. I thought it was turned the other way. A lot of times I need help to go in and just do this very quickly, but it's like I don't have anyone that I have been able to locate or any individuals that really want to work these days. and you have to babysit people. It is just crazy, the level of laziness in the world. And I don't know if it's always been like this, but it is definitely not something that I'm accustomed to seeing. So we'll see what happens, but I can do it. It'll take me a little longer to do it. And a lot of contractors are dealing with this same problem. I'm mixing all of this at once, and I don't think that's probably a good idea because it sets up fast, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it just like this. Because I need to set this in at least the first coat, and because I got to put that door back in because I'll be leaving this location, and I don't want to leave the door open. This is kind of off the outskirts of the city. It's like a little bit of a country, but it's on the main highway. I don't know if you can hear the traffic. So to leave that door open, that opening like that, you know, animals, anything can go in. And so I think his kids had food in there, and someone left something in there, and I can smell it. It's rotting. I mentioned it to him, but he didn't. He's in a rush. Something tells me to go in there and discover it, but probably not gonna do it. If it's there tomorrow I will, but because I can't stand it. It's in another room over there. And he has a whole bunch of kids that are autistic, so gotta be tough. I think 3 or 4 of them are autistic, so they're very decent people. And he's a counselor and she's a counselor. I don't know what kind of counselor. I don't think it's narcissistic counselor. You work for different people, you know, there's different types of people you work for. They're into different things, as is a lot of people. And so being an awakened empath, you still have to serve your community, whether you're working a 9-to-5, whether you're working directly for the customer like I am. And being that you're awakened, you notice stuff about behavior, being a narcissistic personality disorder. It's an energy that you carry as an awakened empath that oftentimes it gets noticed. They don't know why they notice it. They don't know what it is about you that they're noticing, but they do know there's a light in you. And to that point, I would encourage awakened empath. You don't really always want to go for the juggler in, like, say, your perception and your observation of, say, you're working for a customer and you may surmise they could be very narcissistic. I would just encourage you guys to just focus on the work at hand. And I'm just using that for an example. I don't know what these individuals are in the, you know, in the levels of the spectrums and stuff like that. There's so many other content, so much other content to talk about outside of just the customers that I work for. Unless they're just overtly narcissistic, like in your face, I don't really dote on, you know, my customers as conversation of that sort. But you have to find a way to just serve people in an awakened way that doesn't always involve scrutinizing them. And I think in doing that, it's a healthy thing for you not to do it. Not to scrutinize every single customer. You definitely keep your head on the swivel though. You don't dismiss behaviors, but you don't act like an investigator of narcissistic personality disorder, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the narcissists, how they definitely come in your life, giving you the illusion that you need them, but they need you. You are their life support. And I've said this many times before, and I quote it from someone. It could have been Dave from Narcology Unscripted. He said, and he might have quoted it from somewhere. He says, the narcissist is the addict and you, the empath, are the drug. That being said, as always, blessed. We'll see you guys on the next video.